Hello.
Hello. So we're doing a thing.
We're doing a podcast.
We've had this in our to-do list for about, I don't know.
It's been a while.
Year?
At
least.
Maybe 2.
2 years?
We're busy. Everybody's so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here we are.
Well, that and the nerves and building the confidence to get to doing this. But
even having the mic on sometimes.
There's that.
Sometimes you can do a whole podcast, not even have the mic on.
Why would you imagine that?
I know, it's crazy that you could actually have that happen. I mean, I've never personally experienced that, but I can't imagine it would be good.
Really? I can't recall either. But goddamn it, it's finally happening.
Here we are.
I've built the courage up to put my voice out on this place.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that was a big thing for me.
Yeah.
I
don't mind talking.
I know you don't.
Yeah.
But me and a group of people.
Yeah. Oh,
as big as I am, you wouldn't be able to see me.
Yeah, I don't.
I shrivel up like a.
Yeah. I can be like that though. I don't like large groups of people.
Yeah, but you seem more friendlier.
I can. Yeah. I have that. It just kind of happens. I don't know how it happens because I usually am freaking out like 1,400%, and then all of a sudden I'm like in like a group of like 12 people, and they're all looking at me, and I'm telling some stupid story. That's how it usually works.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, I'm like, I have no idea what I just said, and everybody's like, yeah, okay.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Sure.
Mr. Jeremy.
Yeah. Jeremy. Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Dylan.
Dylan. Yeah.
And we're doing a podcast.
Yep. Still thinking.
Still. Yep. So welcome to the Still Thinking.
Yes,
show
welcome.
With Jeremy and Dylan.
Yes.
And I don't know how many times I had that in my head. Like
the name, or just us two trying to do a podcast?
Trying to come up with the saying, like, hey guys, welcome to the Still Thinking podcast. And I don't know how many times I've done that in my head.
Yeah.
Thinking, oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
And then once you hit the record button, it's.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. You just gotta go with it.
Yeah.
Just pretend that we're just sitting in your living room.
Yeah. Oh, what you imagine that?
Yeah. Oh, we are. Hey.
2 guys in the living room.
2 guys in the living room.
That's all we're doing.
That's all we're doing. 2 guys in the living room, and we're gonna be talking about photography, art.
Mainly about art.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That includes that. You do sculptures and.
Yeah, I've been getting into sculptures a lot. I haven't had a whole lot of time to do it, but
yeah.
I mean, who has time nowadays?
No, that's even with photography. Love to do it. Just
I have no time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with video. I mean.
Yeah, that's all you.
Yeah.
I'm lucky if I can make a good one on my phone.
It feels different with a phone, though.
Yeah, it does. I don't mind I like the time-lapse feature because I really I've always liked doing that, as you know, because we've took some in the restaurant kitchens that we've been in together. I just think it's a weird perspective, It's kind of like...
It's a cool one.
It's like, that's 10 hours, but it's 4 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, videoing or filming, I don't know, it just feels comfortable. Feels right with doing it with a camera.
Yeah.
And with a lens and stuff that you can, it just feels right. But
well, that's where I always rather be. I'd much rather be behind.
Definitely.
If I have a choice, I would much rather hold the camera or stand behind the tripod, and I'm definitely that guy. Definitely don't want to be in front.
I mean, I've never been the guy to be in front of the camera.
Yep.
Even though we've had to in certain ways or certain things.
Yeah.
scenarios. But yeah, we're gonna try getting some people on here.
We are.
Talk about, you know, maybe.
All sorts of stuff,
Oh,
probably.
yeah.
It's going to be hopefully informational, some of it, and some of it just might be hilarious.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we get a good laugh
Yeah.
talking about just.
Yeah, I mean,
just
me and
even
you,
thinking
yeah,
about
just me and you trying to bring up some of those things. I mean, it's hilarious, and most people I think would want to at least listen because
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. I mean,
some of
the-
that shit you cannot make up.
No, you can't. You can't. Some of the incidences and places we've been and the things we've done together. I mean, it just you can't. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure other people have some similar things, but
Yeah, our story is.
yeah,
I don't know. It's a crazy one.
yeah, yeah. So
I mean, we've done so many different things together.
yeah, and we're completely different people, but then somehow we met.
The universe aligned
And you know we're working together
yeah,
and
for about
year,
8 years, 8 years on and off.
yeah, give or take.
I think I started at the Wilderness
I think it was
2012.
shortly. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, because they started in the fall
Yep.
of 2011.
No, no.
So yeah, and you know I was I don't know, just assistant kitchen manager or sous chef, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it, at a supper club.
I was just a
Started as a
fucking
dish boy.
dishwasher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and you know he. I think you. Yeah, it's so long ago, but yeah, I mean,
I was going to school for multimedia.
Yep, and it's pretty much the same program that I went to, just changed.
Yeah, they just
It's the
updated
same.
it
It's the
and-
same program that I went to, but when I went, it was commercial and technical art, which was
Yep.
2001.
Yeah, and I
So-
went there in 2013.
So, and they had updated the program because the world has changed. I mean,
Oh, dramatically.
when I mean, we had Photoshop. I think it was 7, I think. But in school, I think when we started, I had 5, and we were using those colored iMacs. And they had just got them. I mean, that was the DV iMacs. They were like the gray in color, the big domed.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I mean,
those ones.
that was huge. I mean, they walked us around. I mean, that was a big deal for the art department when they got those and graphics, because we were different than graphics, but we integrated with graphics to do projects.
Yeah, we did. I think about 3 classes with graphics.
Yep.
It was typography, and then graphics 1 and 2.
Yeah, see, we actually got to do printing. Did you actually get to?
Nope.
No. So
I mean-
we actually got to do like pre-press.
Oh yeah, we never.
You didn't know?
No.
Yeah, because we know how to do. We got to print like posters.
Oh really?
Me and one of the good friends that I made in college, Amber. She and one other gal helped, and we did the actual posters for the I believe it was the art show for the college.
Yep.
And then we had to bring it to graphics, and we had to work with them to make sure that we had the pre-flight good, and then they printed them, and we helped. Got to watch them print, like the separations and the colors. But that was, I mean, that was a long time ago.
A lot more than what we did. I mean, all we did was learn how to draw on the computer and align crap to make it look nice. That's about it. I mean, yeah, there was printing with it, but
Well, you learned Photoshop though, didn't you? Somewhat.
we didn't really get into it.
No.
No, just the
Oh, see,
basic
that's where
stuff.
we lived. We lived in Photoshop and Illustrator, Quark Design. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Multimedia director at the time, which Adobe bought.
Yeah.
And I do believe they still offer something, and I think it's called Animate, that is similar, as I was looking last week, because I'm trying to work on a logo design,
Yeah.
animation. I think it's pretty similar to Director. So I'm thinking if you had to look in bare bones, like code, I bet that's what they
Roughly
moved.
the
Yeah, I
same.
bet. Yeah, because it's same looking timeline,
Yeah.
and that was 20 years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, but
Wow.
yeah, so we kind of come from the same. At least
Yeah, we come in the same background.
we met in a
We
kitchen.
met in the kitchen of all things in this world.
Yeah,
You'd think we'd be meeting on a shoot somewhere
yeah,
together.
yeah,
If
yeah. It's crazy.
It was a kitchen.
Yeah, it was a kitchen.
And if
Yeah.
I didn't get that phone call to get a job, if I didn't even
Yeah.
take it,
Well, if you didn't take
we
it,
wouldn't have.
and if you didn't,
And if I didn't even ask you to
Yep.
join you on that wedding that we did together.
Yep, had a wedding shoot, and Dylan, I believe I was talking to somebody about it, and I had all my camera gear there,
Yeah.
and you had asked.
Yeah,
what
because
was
I was just washing.
I think I was
dishes.
taking pictures
Yeah.
of.
I think it was Easter.
Oh, I was taking pictures of the desserts.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
'Cause-
was like, "Oh man, that's a cool camera."
yeah,
But
yeah. 'Cause you always try to bring it with you, because you
Yeah.
never know.
yeah,
You never know. Usually, most days now it just stays in the bag.
yeah.
But some, you never know. That's.
No. And I don't know. I just came up and asked you.
Yeah, you just pretty much just like, hey, would you ever let
What?
me tag along?
Yeah, because I remember.
I remember you asking me a whole bunch of questions, I believe.
Yeah, 'cause
if I
I
remember
was-
right.
I was in photography class at the time. and
At
I
the
was
time, yep. And it was,
wanting some pointers.
yep. And you'd never, a wedding is, it can be a stressful day.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Mhm.
And I'm sure that me actually saying yes, because I've had more than, I wouldn't say more than like 10, but I've had multiple people ask me to tag along.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing, because
Yeah, I'm kind of curious on how you decided to have me tag along.
yeah, and I would say that working with you, so I've probably seen that you actually had a work ethic,
Mhm.
and you probably were fun, if I remember right. We always had a lot of,
Yeah.
everybody was trying to always have fun in the kitchen, and we
Oh,
still
all
got
the
our job
time.
done. We still got everything right, but we
Yep.
still had a good time. Everybody at the end of the day, everybody at least, we worked our butts off, but man, it was
Yeah.
fun.
It was the best time of my life.
And I'm sure that
God.
had went through my mind. It was a really big wedding,
Mm-hmm.
so it's always great to have an extra camera, because you never know.
Yep.
Especially shooting with one other person, because I usually shoot. At the time, I was shooting with Matt, and Matt Den, and we'll have him on eventually. But so me and him, we kind of went back and forth. So I'd follow the bride and groom. He'd go do all the side shots, and then when he'd get them done, he'd come back, and then we'd work on posing and trying to figure out kind of pretty much the same thing me and you do
Right.
now.
Right.
But it's always great to have somebody else
Mm-hmm.
just to get
A different shot.
just a different angle or a different mind, and it was some of those, I must have been okay with it, and I must have liked you at the time because I said yes.
Yeah, you did.
And I think if I would have said no, I don't think we would probably be sitting here.
We wouldn't be.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it would have worked out this way.
We would have parted ways
Yeah.
another year or so.
Yeah, another year
'Cause
and
you
a half.
left
Yeah,
and-
because I left. Yeah, so
But you
yeah,
stayed in touch.
so it's crazy how one little question. So if you're out there and you're thinking about asking somebody a question, just
do it.
do it.
Yeah.
It's just a question. What's the worst they can say?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
And
find
it might
something
surprise
else.
you. Might surprise you.
Yeah. I don't even know what I would have done.
Yeah, and
I
look, we had a blast.
Oh yeah.
It was a crazy day, which we'll get into.
Very eventful. We'll
get
talk
it-
about
yeah.
it in another one, but
But yeah, and then, we've done 3 weddings.
yeah, we've done 3. No, 4.
4?
We've done 4. It was that very first
Oh,
one.
it was. It was.
And
It was
then your cousin
Jessica and Rob's,
Yep.
Lance and Kelsey's,
Yep. Ann's and
Ann's and
TJ's.
TJ's, and our last recent one
Yeah.
was
I can't think of her name.
Corey and Emily.
Yeah.
Emily and Corey.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That was our last one.
Yep. And then we have another one coming up, but I unfortunately
I won't be behind the camera.
you won't be able to be behind the camera on this one.
I'm gonna show my mug.
Yep, because you're getting married.
Yeah. Yeah.
So me and Matt will be there
Yeah.
to capture your day.
It's gonna be a fun day.
It's gonna be really interesting.
I hope it's not as eventful as our first one that we did together.
I hope there isn't.
We
any,
will stay away from
We'll hopefully try to stay away from some of the parts, especially the rain.
The rain's not too.
We'll see.
It's the other parts.
As long as you don't want me to edit out umbrellas all day.
Oh, I'm gonna be an asshole to you.
I know. I can't wait. Hopefully Matt will have his drone with, so we can get some drone shots.
God, I want a drone.
I think. Well, if he can keep it until your wedding, I think it's gonna be frickin' a cool one with your ideas that you have.
So I have an idea for that,
Okay.
but it's before the wedding.
Before the wedding.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were doing things before.
It just came in my head.
Mm-hmm, sure it did. I remember another wedding we walked into that we weren't doing things before.
Yeah, but shit happens.
It's early, so
It's
you're
early.
good.
Yeah,
We still have to have a talk.
we
You
do
and your future wife about
what we want.
yes, pictures. Oh, we need to
But this is for.
do that probably in June.
Oh yeah, get a little bit closer to it. The
Otherwise
date.
I'll forget.
Oh fuck! I'm doing that.
I got the camera on.
I agreed.
I think I already had that conversation. I think.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, "Are you doing Dylan's wedding?" I am. Like, yeah.
Shit, I am.
Really? You know what happens when you get old?
Yeah.
You get forgetful.
Yeah. It's just a little video.
We got a long time.
Yeah. It's just a little video, me talking over it. Wouldn't be hard. Wouldn't be hard to do.
Of your whole wedding?
No. This is before the wedding.
Oh, the before the wedding.
We're gonna do
Okay.
it before the wedding.
Okay.
And yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. Just a little video that I want to do.
As long as you can set the camera up.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then if Matt has the drone, I want a couple of shots from the drone.
I hope I'm thinking he will, so I'm thinking we're good.
I hope so.
So
Yeah.
we just have to be aware of where we're gonna be, so he can make sure that it is.
Wasika area.
Yeah, but there's an airport out that way, in there.
We'll be on the opposite side.
We'll be on the opposite.
Yeah,
side.
we'll be
so we
good.
should be okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Okay, but yeah,
And if not, we'll have another eventful day.
we'll make it work. We'll make it work one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. If I didn't ask you, excuse me. I mean, I was doing some photos for a gym I went to, but I think that's all I would have been doing.
Yeah.
Was just same old shit every weekend.
Yeah, and I don't think if you wouldn't have came with, I don't know if we would have, I would have tried to get you to come work at the ice cream shop.
No.
And then where would we be? We had all sorts of fun down there.
Yeah. Well, we made it work.
I mean, we made it work.
Yeah. We had our fun.
Oh, yeah, we did. 2 guys in the kitchen.
Tight ass kitchen.
Yeah.
God. You get Grant in there?
There was a lot of good times.
Yeah. Can you imagine Grant in there?
Yeah. He's hilarious. I haven't seen him since...
He's in Otana.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time.
No.
I haven't seen anybody other than Andrew.
Yeah.
Who held the door open for me a couple weeks ago, one of the guys from the old kitchen staff. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to talk about how you started in the...
Yeah, so it's
in the
pretty...
camera?
Yeah, it's pretty easy, pretty basic. Started in high school. I always was drawing. I didn't really get into photography till high school. We had to take, multiple classes, and I did photography, so it was black and white. So we had to shoot, I think it was 6 or 8 pictures, and then we had to print in the darkroom. We had to learn how to do all the darkroom stuff. So the chemicals, the enlarger, so it's pretty interesting process. And I wish I would have to completely relearn how to do it. But at the time, I did that for, I want to say 2 semesters we played in there. It's so neat to learn how, you know, you put the, you do your negatives, you get your negatives done, and then you put them on the enlarger and you pick what size paper you want and you pull the sheet out, you shut everything off, you turn it on and bam, and then it goes in the liquids. And I'm probably really wrecking that process, but that's what I can remember
Right.
from '98. And I really was hooked there. And one of my good friends, Corey Hutchinson, wanted me to do her senior pictures, and me and her always were taking pictures. She likes photography too, and I'm like, yeah, we can figure that out. And we were using, they were just regular 35 millimeter color cameras, not interchangeable lenses. I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, mom and dad's old camera, you know. And we took some pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say they're beautiful shots, but they work good for senior pictures. And I was just hooked. And I had already been super involved in art through school, high school, and I always wanted to go into something. And without moving too far away, I decided to go for commercial and technical art, which is a little bit of design, graphic design, kind of pre-flight printing, logos, kind of deal. And I did that, and I always stuck with the photography stuff, and I've had multiple cameras, but I've always loved being behind the camera and being able to take a picture of something, and people just love it. That's just the best feeling.
Yeah.
Is just I made that. Like, that's a time that you might not ever see again. Right. At that point, 'cause it might not ever be there again. Or you gotta be at this point, at this time, and actually have it look the same. So I really liked it, and my friend Corey, she actually pushed me into doing my first wedding, which was hers, and it kind of spiraled from there, because as soon as everybody knew I started doing them, because at that point I had turned down, I would say, a good 5 or 6 before she made me do hers.
Wow.
And it wasn't that bad. It was a really small wedding. Mm-hmm. Just immediate parents, 2 best friends, which I was in the wedding, and helped cater. I helped cook the food, because it was like 10 people.
Oh.
So pictures. We just did. It was fun. We had fun. It was a great subject, and up to that point, I had only done like slideshows, because I used to do slideshows all the time.
Oh.
And I showed you one of those earlier.
Yeah, you did.
And that's yeah, old technology.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so started doing weddings, and I don't do a lot, but as time permits, I don't usually turn them down anymore, depending on if I can make it work, because they're a lot of work. You need a couple. You need somebody to help you, and then you need a couple. You need a couple good solid days of editing, depending on if it's indoors or outdoors.
There's just so many factors going into it.
Your eyes. If you have a blinker, focus and colors, and everybody wants, with Pinterest and Instagram, and everybody want, and that rightful that they want, you want your pictures to look the best, because you might put a couple up as some.
Yeah. You took our engagement pictures, and they were.
Yeah, and they came out awesome.
They were awesome.
Yeah, and that's sometime, you'll have to look back at that someday.
Yeah.
And that's the fun part of being. That's the fun part of being included in somebody's wedding day, because it's often not. It's the only time that they're gonna get married.
Right. Yeah. You hope.
You hope. Yeah.
And it's good to make them feel good too.
Yeah, it's a fun day.
Yeah.
And you're there for them, and that's what you focus on. You try to get whatever you can possibly do.
Yeah. Just so they're happy. That's all you want as a photographer. It's just and a videographer. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
just to make your people or your customers happy.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing the look on some of the people's faces that I've done videos for, just the way their
Yeah.
faces light up is
Yeah. And that's what it's
priceless.
about. Yeah, you
And-
can't. Yeah, and that's what drives you.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And you know, I don't really care about the money. Of course, you know,
We always
there's always a price,
there's always a price.
but we always want to make you guys happy. Like we always, you know, we want our customers to be happy, and if they're not, then we're very truly sorry. I don't know how else to put it. 'Cause it's
I think
it's hard to.
mostly only compliments is what I would say as of this far. We'll see how your wedding goes after.
Yeah. You son of a bitch.
But yeah, so that's kind of the path. And you know, I've worked in restaurants since I was 16. So that was you know, and you and me, we met. You asked me that question. We got together. I eventually left. The restaurant eventually closed.
Yeah. Sad.
We bought an ice cream. Me and my brother bought an ice cream shop, and we needed help because we didn't really have a clue of what we were getting in. I mean, we knew what we were getting into.
Yeah, you knew.
But we just didn't figure out how everything was going to work.
Yeah.
And then we definitely needed help within the first hour or two.
Oh my God. When I got there,
Yeah. No, I was there.
there was no place to park.
Yeah, it was.
I had to go down. I think quite a little bit, a block down a little bit,
Yeah.
and then walk in.
Yeah, I would like to say that I have a good reputation for food.
Oh,
So
excellent.
So we were we were a little overwhelmed by the response.
Just a
yeah,
little bit.
but that was fun, and we've done a couple weddings since then.
Yeah.
So we keep going,
Yeah, we keep pushing.
keep pushing.
Try to.
Yeah, and we wanted to do this, you know.
Yeah, ever since you showed me that podcast,
Yeah, that's all I listen to on my way to work, or sometimes even at work when time permits. So.
I listened to one before you got here.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 3 hour one.
So, yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Did you really yeah, you check out there's it's just so many.
I
There's
know.
so many good ones. Like you get into them and then you got to listen to all of them.
Mm-hmm. I think the episode I was just listening to was like over. I know I'm gonna be wrong, but over 900,000 different podcasts.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me.
It's booming.
Currently,
Yeah,
oh, I can't
booming.
even imagine.
it's probably in the millions.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
mean, there's so many. But I think it's good. I think we have a lot of funny stories.
Oh, we have plenty. We have plenty.
And hopefully we'll do some. We'll get into some.
Yeah,
You know, things about equipment and.
Yeah, because I know you've gone through your fair share of
Oh my God.
cameras. I don't know. I've lost count of how many you had.
DSLRs, I'd say we're over 15.
I was gonna say double digits at least.
Yeah, I'd say at least 10. I'd say, and if you throw in the odd point and shoots, I had an Olympus thing when they first came digital.
Yeah.
It
I
was
remember
like
that one. I think that was the very first one that you had
it was a
when I was.
yeah, that was
there.
before you, but it was there a digital Olympus. I can't remember. It was like an E or a D. It was a fixed lens, but it had lenses that went on top, like it had a mount that would, so you could put in a. So it came with it was like a 70 to 200, but it went onto the top of the fixed lens.
Oh.
It was very expensive at the time, I will tell you. I can't remember currently, but it was digital, and then as soon as you get into digital, it's just crazy. It's like I can take 200 pictures,
Yeah.
and I can change how they look.
Yeah. Just.
It blew your mind. And you know, everybody takes it for granted now because it's just so easy. You got your phone.
Yep. And you
I mean, I didn't want to say I probably have 700 pictures on my phone.
yeah, over 1,000.
Yeah, so
Just the amount of people that can just say, "Oh yeah, I got a camera, I'll do that," and they have no idea it's on.
just make it shoot. Yeah.
they have no idea what they're doing, and
Oh yeah.
they can just say, "Oh yeah, I got a camera for that."
Yeah, and
And that's I think a big problem
I think yeah.
for photographers nowadays is like
Well, there's
people don't want to spend the money,
yeah.
and then their second cousin in the trailer park, "Oh, I got a camera for that."
And we've seen that, and I've seen that before, and it's sad because I've seen the aftermath of someone that had a work friend, and I was there helping cater with my uncle, and I just happened to have. He came up and said, "Hey, do you got your camera?" I said, "Yeah, it's in the bag." He's like, "Well, their photographer is, wandered off, and they don't know what she's doing, and they want some pictures in front of the cake and everything." And I was like, "Well, give me a minute." So he, was nice enough to, we were catering it.
Yeah.
He's like, "Just go," and I got her. I mean, I wouldn't, I think it was only like 10 shots, just because they just wanted some pictures in front of. They had like a sign in the hall, and it was really pretty. It was like it was like it was a barn that had stables and stuff underneath, and they were all different tables underneath.
Yeah.
It was beautiful lit. I mean, it was a beautiful venue, and I took it was like 10 or 12 pictures, and she did get some from the other person that she had paid, and I didn't. I just gave them to her.
Yeah.
But I just felt bad because I mean that's their day. It's someone's special day. You need to focus on. And she had just wandered off. But yeah, they ended up getting pictures from them, but I wouldn't say they were
the best.
They weren't the best. And I wouldn't say mine. I've always been the best either. But I mean, you got to focus on what you're doing.
You never think of that for your own stuff.
No. I always second or third guess. Yeah. Ask multiple people before.
Oh, all the time.
Oh yeah.
When I was
editing.
I was doing videos, about a year in after doing my first wedding with you, all the wedding or videos I was doing, I'd send to you to get a second.
Yes, you would.
Second opinion.
Yeah.
And you always said yeah. I'm like,
well, I don't know.
Well, that's just you. I'm like, oh, that's just
I always
him.
but I thought you did really good. I think some of your videos have been awesome. So.
I mean, some people think that.
I think most people probably think.
Yeah, some people.
I'm thinking most people. So we have a lot of cool stories. We know a lot of different people. Mm-hmm. We're gonna try to keep it artistic. If
I got a couple guests in mind, other than the ones that me and you have.
Yep.
I have a teacher that I kind of want to bring down. She was my writing teacher a couple of years ago.
Yeah, she's willing to do it.
Yeah, I got to ask her.
You got to ask. But
I asked her before. She said yeah, but then I lost. I'm like,
yeah. It's just two guys sitting in the living room.
Yeah, I wonder what she'll think about that.
Uh-huh. We got extra chairs.
Yeah, we just need to get everything set up right. But
yeah,
I did videos too. I got into filming about a year after I asked you to go on that wedding trip. It was mainly CrossFit videos, just people working out, sweating.
And that was for their websites, or was it YouTube, or was it Facebook?
Facebook
mainly.
But I don't know. Just kind of got sick of it. Doing the same.
Kind of repetitive.
Yeah, and then you're trying to think of something new to do every time, and it just turns out to be the same one. But the last couple I did for him was probably my better ones. But the one, my favorite one that I've ever done out of my whole career of filming was the Mecha Tattoo one.
Yep. I love that video. I think that could be a commercial on TV.
Yeah.
And that's my personal opinion, but I think that
was by far my favorite one. Just the control I had over it, and working with the people there that did the tattoos, and just the atmosphere was the best I've ever had or experienced. I mean,
Yeah, I think you did. I think you did that one just from the shots to the way you have it look to the flow. I think it really is. It blew my mind. It really did. I say that with complete confidence that you could probably shoot anything.
that blew my fucking mind. I couldn't do it. I couldn't believe I did it, but
Yep.
I mean, it just made me happy.
Yeah.
But then you sent me, I don't know how long ago it was. You sent me a thing that Todd Wolf is his name.
Oh, yep. Yep.
He was doing some
Yep.
review
So
sort of
that's
thing.
Frono's photo.
Yep, Frono's photo.
Who one of somebody I follow on YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has. He's hardly on there anymore because he's working on
Yeah.
a real full
big
movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won one of their contests at one point, and I got their video guide, and I believe I told you need to follow him.
Yep.
Because he shows some really cool techniques.
Oh, did he? And you sent me
I believe
a critique thing that he was gonna do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you told me
he
you
was
need to do
doing,
this.
Yeah, and you sent that in. I completely forgot all about that.
I was the very first one.
I forgot all about that.
Surprised he did it. But
he's a really cool guy.
Very nice guy.
Amazing videos.
Oh yeah.
Pictures. You can ask him about photography. He sucks, but his videos are freaking awesome.
I think my photography's not the best, but my videos.
Yeah.
I mean, my videos need work, but yeah, I sent it into Todd Wolf and he put it up on YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, this is happening. But he went through my whole video. I sent in the Mecha Tattoo one, and he went through the whole thing. And I mean, from his reaction, it was pretty positive.
I remember it was very positive.
The only thing was that, seeing the girl's face, the one that was talking, but
Yep.
I mean, there was certain things that, she wasn't comfortable being in front of the camera, and I wanted to respect that. So,
and you have to do that. I mean,
Yep.
that's the people you're dealing with. You have to respect their needs.
Yeah, and that's like you said, you gotta respect what the customer wants.
Yep.
And, you gotta make them feel comfortable too. But yeah,
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
yeah, that was another big thing that got me into getting back into video. But I don't know. I couldn't. If I was to do it again, I'd have to do something for myself, something I'd have control over and
Personal project.
Big personal project, something I could.
And I have I hear you. I have the same thing. I hardly ever get to go out and shoot. We did your engagement pictures. That was I love that. I'd love to I wish I could do something like that like every month.
Yeah, I had a blast doing that.
Oh, we had
that was so much fun.
Yeah, we had a blast. Yeah.
Just getting back behind the camera and
yeah, because you had to set the focus because the manual focus lenses.
Yeah, I haven't gone back to autofocus since I started doing videos, and that's been
4
or 5 years.
5, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, them lenses though, them are some nice lenses.
Pretty fucking sharp lenses.
Yeah, that's why I bought one.
Rocking on ones.
Yeah.
Never going back to anything else. I mean,
I can't say that. I have to have autofocus. I want autofocus. That's what we're going for.
Well, it's good for photography though.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah, especially if you're shooting a wedding. I can't imagine I can't imagine when, whenever it ended, trying to shoot a whole wedding, and that's all you had is manual focus lenses. I mean, people did it for years, tons of years.
I did that for Anne's wedding.
And it's just you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, you need to know what's in focus and what's not, because sometimes that viewfinder's
Yeah, see, that's why I like the Nikons with the indicator on the left.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty, and like I said, I would have never known that if I wouldn't have bought that 135, because that was a Rokinon too.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful portrait lens. Because that's what I did Christopher's, my nephew's senior pictures with.
That let you?
That was mine.
Oh, that was yours.
That was mine.
Oh,
That was actual, yeah. D750 and the Rokinon.
that's right.
135
Yeah,
millimeter
that's right.
2.0.
Yeah.
And that thing, the bulk on that thing, oh my God, it'll blow your mind. You get the middle, you get your, yeah, that's a beautiful lens.
The 85 millimeter.
I never got
Set.
to, I never got to see that one.
I know. I don't know where that is.
You,
right
you
now.
still don't know where it is, yeah.
I don't know where it is.
We didn't know where it was then.
But I can tell you the bokeh on that thing is the best I've seen.
Well, you might have to find it before your wedding.
I'm trying.
I wonder.
I'm
You just
doing-
have to bring the 7D with.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll have the current camera with or not. Depends on if we buy a food truck anytime soon.
Maybe.
Maybe it's you know, decisions.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be sitting here and hopefully have you laughing. Hopefully have you interested.
Yeah.
I mean that's the big thing. I hope people find the stories. I mean we're trying to explain the best.
Yeah, we're gonna get some people on here and
Yeah.
help explain their point of view too.
Their point of views, where they are, you know, how they got started in some of the things that they did. God,
Mainly stories, hearing other people's
we know,
stories.
yeah, and we know so many people in different, music and culinary,
Painting, sculptures,
sculptures. I mean, yeah.
writing, just
And I need to see. I'm trying to get back into my drawing skills because my littlest wants a mural on his wall. So I'm working on that. So that should be interesting.
that'd be fun to do.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time. I've done multiple. I've done multiple murals for different people, and then we did even a photography giant one, collage that was all done on the computer, and then it was printed. I think it was like 12 by 70 or something like that.
Wow.
For Mankato Oil. Have you ever been in Mankato Oil? They're up
No,
by
I
the
haven't.
college there. They have it wraps around their whole inside, or they used to. You got to mind, this is 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But we did their history. They've been in business for 100+ years, and we took all their pictures. We edited all their pictures in college, and we made a giant collage, and then they had it printed at one of the big printing places, and I think the biggest they could print was 12 or 15 feet wide, and then as long as you wanted.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it cost a lot. Yeah, it cost them I think like $400 to have it printed, but it was just monocolor. It was just black and white.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it was like on a vinyl, like a billboard kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But yeah, we've done. I've done things for churches and friends. I drew a Volkswagen Beetle on somebody's wall once.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we got all sorts of fun stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we have plenty of experience that we can go through and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll be on Facebook, YouTube. Jeremy's got a website that he's going to put it on.
Yep,
We'll put links and stuff on.
Yep, in the description.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get on everything.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll get on everything. So if you like, follow and
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. And
yes, we'll see you next time.
we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.